There are a few exercises I recommend people do on a constant basis. For the upper body, Y raises. For the lower body, it's gotta be the clam. The clam is a great external rotator of the hip, focusing on the glute med, which really helps stabilize that leg. I see this done a lot, but usually improperly. This is an activation exercise. You don't have to go crazy with a lot of weight and try to get this really, really strong. Try to activate and feel the muscle work. In terms of setup here, we want a nice neutral position. So if you notice, Sarah is going to rest her head in a neutral position. Now put your arm down for a second, put it off. I don't want this. So making sure the head's supported. You can use a towel, a foam roller, or just the arm. Shoulders, hips, and feet are all going to be in a single line. This is very important. Making sure that the shoulders aren't further ahead or the feet bring his knees in more. I don't want this position here. Rotate those feet down. Ankles, hips, shoulders, all in one straight line. Now the actual execution of this exercise is extremely important. And what I see most people doing is rotating way too far and their pelvis starts to rotate back towards me. So in this position here, Sarah's gonna hold on right to that joint. I'm gonna make sure, so I'm just gonna hold on to the pelvis right here and ensure she's not rotating back, and we're gonna compare the two. So right now, I'm gonna hold that pelvis in place, slowly externally rotate from the hip, and you're gonna feel a point where you can't really go any further, and hold that squeeze. So manually squeeze that glute, and then slowly come down. Come back up for me, making sure that pelvis doesn't rotate. Squeeze that glute, back down. Now Sarah is going to come up too high. Watch what happens to the pelvis. So it's right there, you can start seeing that pelvis start to rotate. We're gonna lose that contraction through the glutes. Now as a beginner, I don't recommend using any bands with this. What you can do is if you're working with someone, add some eccentric load. So Sarah can come up, hold that squeeze, pelvis maintains positioning, and I can slowly eccentrically load her on the way down. Back up, hold that squeeze, and then eccentrically load on the way down. A great glute med exercise that you should be incorporating to your program almost every other day.